What's good, guys? This is Juice at THCLabs.net. Hope you guys are having a badass day. Kind of excited to talk about what we're going to talk about today. It's called influencing others. You know, this is a power that many of us really take for granted, and some of us don't even know we have it. Um, Influence comes in many forms. You know, it comes in words, it comes in letters, it comes in a video, it comes in pictures, it comes in many different forms that we take as inspiration or motivation. But I'm talking about directly influencing others. You know, I'm talking about you making a change in someone else, or you know, triggering something in someone else. You know, because of what you did or said. So um, going into that, this is really a great gift to have, because I saw the wonders in it when people around me just started changing for the better. You know, back in my job, I would be working with negative people that just never wanted to be there. Every time I would see them, they were negative. You know, they were throwing boxes around, they were grumbling, and they just hated to be in the place that we're at. Well, um, for the longest time, you know, I kind of just kept away from these people. You know, these guys that were just negative and they didn't like to be where they were at. But then one day, I got a complaint from my supervisor that supposedly someone said that I was slacking it at work. You know, that I was, you know, not keeping up with how hard I used to work and when I first got started, and just basically making up all these stuff to bring me down, because I don't know what they were thinking, right? So when that happened, I called I told my supervisor to get all my team together, you know, the employees that I was working with, and we basically just heard each other out. You know, of course, I started first because I wanted to see who was the one responsible and why they were saying stuff like that. But of course, the person never showed up. I kind of knew in my heart who it was, you know, deep inside. But I didn't call out any names because I didn't want to disrespect anyone, and no one came up. But I basically went in on how how people, if they don't want to be there at work, you know, just make room for people that do. You know, all I said was, in short terms, just if you want to treat this like a school and you come here to socialize, then don't be mad when someone who comes here and treats this as a business and came here to work takes your position. You know, that's basically what I told them. Okay, but I'm just summing it up to that. So after this discussion, maybe within that week or the week after, I started seeing a crazy improvement around the environment I'm working in. You know, the people there, especially because they they weren't all about negative no more. They weren't cussing or screaming, and I guess it kind of woke us up a little bit. You know, it brought us back to reality, and it motivated us. You know, it gave us a little bit of morale. You know, because I noticed in that place I would work at, that this negativity was all around, but yet no one expressed it. Everyone hated each other, but they didn't say anything. You know, it's just kept it, you know, to themselves. And then when that person was around, that's when they would just spill it. But that hurts ultimately. Even if you do that too, you know, if you feel about someone that you see every day and you never express your true feelings about them because you think it's going to affect them or it's going to hurt them, then you need to develop the courage to be able to speak your mind and speak your thought. Because not only that, that you'll be able to liberate yourself from that internal, you know, pressure that you have by keeping that to you, but you'll be able to turn the relationship into something better than it is. And in this case, it was my employees. You know, instead of being so negative, they each, you know, just started living better. They were happy at work. They were smiling. You know, they were even whistling and laughing and singing and all that. So it just takes that little courage for us to step out and speak our inner feelings to people and our true intentions. And most of us, you know, almost all of us want to be good. We all want to see people do good, and there are a few of us out there that detest people that are doing good. You know, we say under our breath, man, that guy's so rich. Why don't he just give us his money? You know, we hate people that are doing good, and that's something that's ultimately going to bring you down to that level. You know, it's going to keep you where you're at. Because if you hate people who represent what you want to become, you would never ever become what you're hating. You know, you'll never become rich if you hate people that are rich. You'll never become healthy if you hate people that are into, you know, running and wellness. You'll never hate you know, you'll never become those things you hate. So then I would never hate something. You know, hate is a really strong word. So take that lightly. So that's pretty much all I gotta say to you. You know, is it's just you have the power to influence people, but you don't know it. But once you know that you can influence people, do it for the better and use it to uplift, and you'll see that you'll start to turn the whole world, you know, upside down. You'll start to see that before you could change your life for the better, it helps if you change someone else's life for the better, you know. In my case, before I, you know, started complaining and whining about how people are talking bad about me and started, you know, bigging myself up as a good worker, I handled that problem first. I asked who wanted to, you know, who said those remarks, and then I said, you know, what I needed to say, and then changed the way of thinking. Instead of saying, oh man, this guy's, I should stop giving this, you know, these, instead of giving me a hard time, these guys were thinking, well, I should just kind of back off on him and focus on my work, or, you know, focus on my life. You know, who cares what he's doing? And that's how you want to influence people, is for the better, because you don't only better yourself, but you better the lives around you. And it's real power, but you can't see it. You know, it's just like the wind, it blows in your face, but you don't see it. You know, just like the air you breathe into your lungs. You know, you don't see it, but if it wasn't for that wind, you'd be dead. You know, for that air. So don't discredit what you don't see, but at the same time, you know, research everything that you take into your brain. You know. So that's it for this video. I just wanted to give you guys that quick tip. I just want to tell you, you guys could influence people, you know. So if you need any more help, or if you further want to discuss this, or you have any questions, just get a hold of me. Visit my website, juice at thclabs.net. Got a brand new beat shop, looks killer. So if you need anything, let me know. You know, mix up some songs for you. I'll help you get your mind in the right track. You know, I'll help you get your artist career in the right track. I'm here to help, man. I'm not here to make a quick buck. I'm here to, you know, provide for this community, because we need it. So that's it for me. If you like the video, you know, comment, hit the like button, subscribe, share it. Peace.